Hello, and welcome back to my devlog series. Before we start the video, make sure to watch till the end for a sneak peek of the lore of the game. Also, sorry for not posting for a long time. Today we will make some of the main features of the game, like the inventory system, which I did off camera. There are a few bugs, but we will fix them in the second part of this episode. As you can see, the normal items work just fine. There is also armor, and that's where most of the bugs are. The armor equips just fine, as you can see. Let's check it if it equipped on the character. As you can see, it equipped everything just fine. But if we want to unequip, we have click the item and then the armor slot. Otherwise it bugs. For example, if I try to unequip boots while having selected a hat, it won't work. It shows it's equipped even though it isn't. The script is buggy because I'm a beginner. I will try to fix it if I can next part. So that's what the inventory currently looks like. There are a few bugs, but there is nothing you can't fix. The UI could use some work, but that's it. It has a few animations, so at least it's not ultra boring. There is also a dropping system. There are a few item types you can't drop, like keys, but you can drop some others like armor. It places the items in front of the character and removes them from the inventory. I was thinking the fourth room could be an experiment room, with a few lanes of tables where the experiments would be. Of course, it would be a little damaged since it's an abandoned lab. There could be also some machines and a few other things. Let's start making the room. Let's start making the experiment table. Alright, this is the finished model. Let's import it. I imported it and added the textures. I will probably change the layout and textures soon, but there is some room for some trash in between each table. Let's make it a bit nicer. As you can see, I added a little trash and potion bottles. It makes it feel a bit more abandoned. Of course, I will change it here and there in the future. It's a bit better, but still feels kinda empty. We could add in like a machine or something, but it will be hard to model. I added lights, but unlike normally, I made all of them flicker, not just half of them. I think I could make it the deeper you go in the lab, the more abandoned it should feel. I decided to add a diary. This is one of the lore peaks, so I will blur it out. Wait till the end of the video to see what it says. But yeah, it works and I think it's a nice addition. Let's move on to something else. I will try to make it look even better. I added a few things, like these wires. Maybe I will add more later. I also added a placeholder microscope from Toolbox. There's also now fire on the paper because of the acid. You can see there's no light there. That's because it's on the ground on fire. So yay, I think it looks a bit better and also a bit more full. I changed the textures a little. Maybe I can still make it look better later. But for now, let's make the microscope model. I don't want any placeholders. Let's go to Blender. Alright, let's make the model. This is the finished model. It isn't the best, but I can try to make a better one later. I'm not the best at Blender. Let's import it. Never mind, I forgot a few things like the actual scope. The light bulb plus the model looks bad, so we will make a new one later on, maybe next part. Sorry. I added some vents. 4 to be exact. We're getting to the second big thing. I was planning to make this episode the actual enemy. This is a horror escape room game, so there will be a monster. Maybe more than one. For now, we will use a normal block rig. Firstly, let's make the animations, and it's gonna be bad since I'm new to animations. Actually, I'm new to everything. I'm gonna go make the animation, see you then. This is the animation. It won't move in the actual animation, but with the script it's just for testing. I think it's not half bad. I will improve it here and there, but that is it. This episode we did a few things like make the inventory system. We also started making the fourth room and made a walking animation for the monsters. And yes, you guys will get the lore drop. It will tell quite a lot. Firstly, let's show what the diary had written down. Okay, this is what the diary has. Don't worry, I will make the UI better. Actually, let's do that right now. I will give you some time to read it first. It's a bit better, but still not the best. Now for the big lore drop. A recording.
Scientist Broda here. If you find this recording, don't go in the lab. I repeat, don't go in the lab.
Alright, this is it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, if you have any ideas, make sure to write them in the comments. That will be all. Thanks for watching, and see you next episode.